From high-stakes emotional drama to dynamic combat to mini-games you'll never stop playing, the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games have it all. If you've never played one before, or you're intimately familiar with the adventures of Kiryu and Ichiban, there's plenty to get excited about for the latest entry, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. Here are 5 reasons to play when the game launches on January 26th. Infinite Wealth is set to be a big one for longtime Like a Dragon fans and newcomers alike, bringing together the series' lovable heroes Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu for an adventure like no other. Ichiban, an orphaned underdog with a heart of gold, teams up with Kiryu, a legendary ex-Yakuza sometimes known as the Dragon of Dojima, to get to the bottom of a new mystery so big it spans the Pacific. But not all is well with Kiryu, as our stoic hero is battling with cancer and reflecting on all the choices he's made that led him to this point, and Ichiban, having left his criminal life behind, is dragged back in as he searches for his mother in Hawaii. The two larger-than-life lads will have to work together to overcome all the hardships that lie ahead, and boy, it promises to be an emotional roller coaster. Tissues at the ready, everyone. 2020's Yakuza Like a Dragon totally reinvented the series' combat, taking it from action brawler to turn-based RPG. And now it gets even better in Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, with improved gameplay favoring both speed and strategy. Combat isn't just people trading blows. Thanks to Ichiban's imagination, things take on a more fantastical nature. Because after all, what would Infinite Wealth be without outrageous new Kiwami skills like Nanba's Essence of Big Ass Bird, Ichiban's Essence of Mind's Eye, and many, many more one-of-a-kind moves. Infinite Wealth builds on that strong RPG foundation from Yakuza Like a Dragon and makes combat more dynamic and strategic than ever. Each of your party members now has their own area of movement, and getting up close and personal to an enemy means your hits land harder and can even combo with other party members. Go past an object in your area of movement, say a bicycle, and pick it up and whack the enemy with it to deal massive damage and just look impossibly cool. Positioning is more important than ever, as some attacks have an area of effect, meaning you can take aim at pockets of baddies to deal damage to multiple menacing men at once. Some attacks even knock enemies back, and luckily for you, this can do a lot of damage. From walls to environmental hazards like explosive gas canisters that set enemies on fire, make sure you're knocking back anyone who gets too close. Don't forget to check your enemy's weak points. There may be something in the environment that'll help you take advantage of them. Also important is your timing. Hitting the guard button when an enemy hit is about to land greatly reduces the amount of damage you'll take. You can also use this in offense. Hit the correct button when prompted during an attack, and you'll dole out extra pain and wipe out those baddies in no time. And don't forget, even with all these abilities at your disposal, you've got friends to help. If you're near an ally who you have a strong connection with, the two of you can work together to pull off huge, powerful combo attacks. Make sure you work on your friendships out of combat to build those bonds and deal more damage. But that's not all. Remember to phone a friend if you're in trouble. Just dial Poundmates, a powerful group of allies for hire with a wide range of abilities to aid you in battle. You'll meet some larger-than-life characters throughout the game, and if you're ever in a pinch, they're just a phone call away. By mixing up attacks, abilities, items, your party, and positioning, you'll be taking out multiple foes before they even know what hit them. Infinite Wealth's job system makes it easy to swap your party members' skills, playstyle, and of course, how they look. There are many jobs in Infinite Wealth, including old and brand new ones. From samurai to housekeeper, aquanaut to desperado, there's plenty of experimenting to do to make up your perfect team. Each party member also has their own unique job. Ichiban has Hero, and Kiryu has the Dragon of Dojima. Dragon of Dojima features 3 distinct combat styles that you can switch between at any time. Pummel your enemies in Brawler, dart around the battlefield in Rush, and pick up those bikes and traffic cones. You'll be flinging people and objects around in no time in Beast. Not only that, but Kiryu has a special move called Dragon's Resurgence, where he breaks out of the turn-based combat and can freely move, punch, and kick for a period of time. It's unique to Kiryu, so make sure to use it to dominate foes and land some truly flashy finishing blows. Not only do we get to revisit Yokohama, but it's time to grab your bathing suit and sunscreen, because Infinite Wealth is taking us to Hawaii, where there's plenty to explore and even more to do. At Aloha Beach, you can enjoy the crystal clear waters and go swimming with your party members. If you get bored of sightseeing, hit the Anaconda Shopping Center to play arcade games, shop for souvenirs in Waikiki, or drop into Little Japan to hunt down its rumored mysterious mascot character. Of course, not everywhere in Hawaii is a tourist spot, and you do well to steer clear of the mafia-run District 5. Keep your wits about you if your adventures take you that way. Along the way, you'll also have opportunities to deepen bonds with your party members to unlock more jobs and abilities by giving them gifts, treating them to a meal, or enjoying conversations during walk and talk events along your adventure. And what would a Yakuza game be without amazing sub-stories? Whether you're lending a hand to a short-staffed chef, helping out a high schooler neck-deep in love, or tracking down a UFO to find a missing chicken, there's nearly infinite ways to enjoy Japan and Hawaii with your party. Let's just say that the amount of mini-games and experiences on offer is really putting the infinite in infinite wealth. I've already mentioned the arcade machines, but they deserve an extra shout because they're full of classic Sega titles like Virtua Fighter 3TB, Sega Bass Fishing, Spike Out, and more. If you fancy seeing more of the island, there's plenty of other things to do, from searching for hidden treasures to Sicko Snap, where you'll take pictures of some of Honolulu's more interesting inhabitants. You can also hop on your bike and have Ichiban tear across the island in Crazy Delivery, where pulling off 6 stunts along the way will net you bigger tips, and build your Suji decks as you battle and record Sujimon you find in the wild. And it wouldn't be like a dragon without some karaoke. Warm up those vocals and cue up Bakadaro immediately. Once you're done with those, there's some serious work to be done. Dondoko Island is looking a little worse for wear, and so it's up to Ichiban to breathe new life into the resort and make it the place to stay. This game within a game sees you take this rundown local landfill and turn it into the most happening spot in Hawaii by developing the region, supporting local business, and of course, selling some all-important souvenirs. Not everyone wants to see your redevelopment succeed, so you'll have to defend your work from those darn washbucklers, but it'll all be worth it in the end for your own personal paradise. There we have it, 5 reasons to play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth when it launches on January 26th for PC and Xbox and PlayStation consoles. For more on the game, make sure to check out GameSpot.